Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Good challenge, excellent and the shot! Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he's going direct. It's broken loose. Plays it out to the flank. Chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
They've played it short. Knocks it away. Forward it goes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, they could break here. And the finish! Trying to get there. So who's he picking out? Here's the delivery. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Chance to break. Messi. Shot at goal! He's looking to get there first. Can he deliver? He's had that put on a plate. Goes for goal. It's in! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take the early advantage.
Utrecht have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And it's been taken short. And it's Turnstrom. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so tries a shot! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's being played forward. Yunus battles to win it back. He's pinged one through. Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Keeper's got good distance on that. Utrecht have it back and they can go again. Plays it out to the wing. Over it comes. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Jens Tunstra drives it forward. Pumps it into the area. Ball is over the line. Well, that's where he wants it. Now it's Messi. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a go! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hoists it forward. And here's Messi. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Plays a clever pass.
Messi really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a throw in. Lobs it in gently. And that's been levered clear. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity to create... Messi! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Younes. And it's half-time here. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. That's the start of another 45 minutes. To the left it goes. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Tries to dink it in. Played into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Messi was steaming forward. All the way back, and they start again. Keeper sends it forward. And here's the chance to counter. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Hoists it forward. Played back in. Barcelona simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Over to the left. Just brushed off the ball there. Chance to and Messi! And he should have made it 4.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Last ditch, he's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a loose ball. Whipped in. It's gone a long way up and away. He's got away. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Messi. Messi spreads it towards the left. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, some tackle that. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Younes. And he's there to clear it. Cuts it out. Jens Toornstra. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, real danger here. And it's Messi. He's had a go! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Messi really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Messi. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. That's offside. Yes, it is. Jens Toornstra. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Utrecht look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Plays it long. Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gets on the end of it, has a pop! Goal! And they are right back within touch!
Utrecht are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable...
And that's that. Barcelona gain victory here, and on balance they were worth it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona simply imposed their strength.
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter, while it's a given that this contest...
Has a goal! They score! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Locatelli. Guti. Locatelli. Tajdemir goes looking. Well, they can break here. Hoists it forward. Out of play for a goal kick. Eric Garcia does well there, alert. Ferran Torres. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Looking for a decent ball in. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goes for goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Deftly done. Dinks one in. Nice little flick. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Eric Garcia cuts it out. This could spell danger. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. And here's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's gone for it! Big chance, corner. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Forward it goes. Barcelona scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. One way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Back into the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played back in. Goes for goal! Is the shot on? Has a hit! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got options out wide. Breaks on here. Goes for the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Hoists it high. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Goes long. Nicely worked. He's shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's going to waste like that.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. We're already back underway here. And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eric Garcia. Tins it out wide. Going through. Struck first time. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's hoisted clear.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tastemir.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
So is this the start of a comeback? He gets past his man. Can he find a finish now? Karim has that under control. Gets wrestled off the ball. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And now the breakaway. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Ball through needs to be good here. Surely, going for goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Well, that's where he wants it. Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. Eric Garcia. It's a loose ball. Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. Milik, he's had a shot! Oh, real danger here. No, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Oh, he's found him in space, and the ball's come out. Hoists it forward, a real chance to break. He's left his man, looks to clip it forward, and it's Locatelli. Goalkeeper's ball. By a lack of accuracy. Played into the middle. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Knocks it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others...
Has a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Forward it goes. And that's that. Barcelona did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So then the final opportunity for these distant fans to see their heroes.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter. If the respective atmospheres are anything to go by, we have to tip our hats to the organisers and the clubs that have made the commitment. Here's hoping we'll all get to return next year. I've certainly enjoyed being part of such an enthusiastic tournament, and we still have plenty to look forward to here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Goes for the cross. It's always going to be the keepers. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Crosses it in low.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Clearance and very necessary. It's come loose. Well, they can break here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Floats one over, knocks it away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And the shot! Of the highest order. First blood drawn. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just a top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. A really good feat. That's a throw. waited. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Tries a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Sergio Oliveira cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Brings it forward. Lombards. He's pinged one through here. Room for a and the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Olympiacos have it back and they can go again. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Chance to shoot, shot a goal! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Lombards. Played out to the right. He's making good use of his strength there. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Barcelona are leading with half-time drawing close. Out to the right. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
The through ball is intercepted. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's going long. Hits one! Played it short. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're already into the second period. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Hoists it forward. Gabby. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Has a pop! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's got options out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. For Tunis. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. For Tunis. And again they run up against stubborn defending. That has sent him sprawling. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper sends it forward. There will be a throw-in. He's had a go! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Olympiacos making another change here. Goes for goal! There's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. And the big chance! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Cleared without complication. It over to the other flank. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Olympiacos couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Has a goal! And the ball's come out. That's gone a long way up and away. Hoists it forward. Time to deliver. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. So hello and welcome to this most glittering, extravagant early season gala, where the two major prize winners of European football get proudly to parade their trophies ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are a few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. This, of course, one of the most recognisable venues in the Netherlands, perhaps the whole of the continent. It is the Johan Cruyff Arena. So this, I guess, Jim, the perfect way to whet our appetite ahead of the European club season.
Yeah, it is, Peter, and pleasing for me to see this kind of one-off crack at silverware being taken really seriously. It's a first chance to gauge how each team can measure up to a proper competitive challenge, I would say. A first delve into the standard of achievement last season that got them here, and I'm actually quite looking forward to this.
The way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic...
Massive leap! And the follow-up! He scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus. But this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Barcelona take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dashing forward at pace. Messi, this is promising. He slid it through. Away from immediate danger. Adrian. Forward, what does he try from here? Oh, well defended, that had to be done. I think that's offside, yes it is. Oh, good interception. Schick. Over to the left. That's great strength on the ball. Plays it back. He's had a go! Yes, it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to...
Gets up to head it! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Hoists it forward. Nicely controlled. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great leap! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And out to safety. He's had a shot! And it's been taken short. Decent looking ball. Can he find a finish now? Forward it goes. Ball is over the line. Clears it out of harm's way. Decent ball. And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Cuts it out. Eric Garcia. Gets away from his opponents. Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schick. Really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Messi plays it forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Messi, looking for goal! Breaks on here. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Schick. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're already into the second period. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. And he's onside. Schick. Goes long. And he's there to cut it out. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Up to meet it! It's good distance on it. Gorgeous control there. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Schick just brushed off the ball there. That has put a stop to that. He's made sure that that won't get through. And help's available out wide. Knocks it away. Looks to dink one in. And that's been leave it clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. The clearance is short. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? That is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he's produced a beauty. Barcelona in 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And here's Messi. It's a fabulous position. Big chance! The ball's loose, and he's after it. And out to safety. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Plays it out to the wing. And now they can launch a counter. Played out to the right. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Leverkusen were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Forward it goes. It's the through ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he's going long. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Defence has got rid of that. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cleared away. And they've been caught out here. The defence can get it clear. There's a long ball. Tries to get it clear. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well, that's where he wants it. Well played, he saw that coming. Ferran Torres. Messi. He's gone for it! Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Needed a better pass there. Now the counter. Well weighted. About that! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
And that's it. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead.